Hey guys, so this video is a little bit different than what we usually do. I mean, we've done things like this before, but it's different. So I actually do want to take some time to talk about a very sensitive subject, a very serious one that I really need to be more outspoken about. As you saw from the title of this video, I want anyone who is struggling mentally to just sit here and listen, because I have so much that I want to say to help. So, I don't know, obviously I don't know exactly what you're going through, but for those of you that are struggling with things like depression or anxiety, just know, for one, to start it off, you are anything but alone. As someone that, I struggle with depression, anxiety, ADHD, whatever, I understand everything. I don't understand what's going on exactly, but I do understand what it feels like, at the very least. And that, I don't know, I want you to know you're not alone, because no one is alone. No one. You're always welcome here. You're always welcome in my Discord. There are people that love you, I promise. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are, what you are. People love you. People want you. People need you. Every single one of us has this beautiful, we have this beautiful light inside of us that no one can replicate. No one can be you. You are the only one. The only one. And every single second you spend on this earth with us is a gift to everyone. It doesn't matter who they are, whether they realize it or not. You being here is a gift to yourself, to your family, to your friends, to me even. Just being here, that's a gift. And I know, I don't know, I'm not very good at this stuff, at helping with this stuff. I'm good at, I have experience with it, but I don't know if I'm helping much. But every single one of you has a life that I promise is worth living. Never, ever, ever take it from us. Ever. Everyone has, you're one of a kind. There's no one that ever has been or ever will be like you. You are the only one. And you can do so many amazing things. You have, as I said, this wonderful, wonderful, unreplicable light in you that no one else has seen, created, or even began to fathom before. You're the only one. Whoever you are, whatever you are, wherever you are, no matter what the circumstance, that doesn't change that you are the only one. You matter, your life matters, your thoughts, your feelings, it all. Every single last bit of it matters. Never, ever forget that. I feel like I'm being a bit aggressive. But, I genuinely do care about each and every person here. And even the people that aren't here. Every person deserves, to be happy. They deserve to have someone to hold. They deserve to know who they are and what they are meant to do. And with that said, because we don't know all of that, and because some of us don't have all of that, you have to keep living. Because it's so worth it when you find those things. When you figure out who you are, what you are, who loves you, who you love. It's all worth it in the end. I promise you. Never, ever take your life from us. Never hurt yourself in any way. Never do anything that, you wouldn't want your friends to do to themselves. Think about my suggestion when you're feeling, down, when you're feeling depressed or anxious or whatever. If you don't have access to a therapist, or therapy doesn't work for you like it is with me, then don't necessarily, it's not necessarily the end. You know, you just... What I like to do when I'm feeling, you know, depressed or sad or anxious or anything is I take a second and I look around my room and I point out the little things I notice, like, you know, this is a really nice shade of blue on my wall, or, wow, I really like that poster that I got. When did I get that? How did I get that? Think about the little things in life, right? You know, focus on something little and it'll distract you from your problems. Go for a run. Go, you know, if you have a pet, go take care of your pet. Go, if you have friends, talk to your friends. Make plans to go hang out with them. If you don't, then, you know, you can go downstairs or, you know, wherever your family is. Go hang out with your family. Go find a YouTube video or a Discord that, you know, you can engage in. Just something to distract yourself from whatever's happening. Because I promise you, it's not worth sitting there and dwelling on and suffering through. Because, you know, I'll say it again, each and every one of us is special. Each and every one of us is unique, one of a kind. You know, we all hold the key to color. Color is, you know, a beautiful thing. And don't get me wrong, there can be two things that are the same color. But no two colors are the same, right? Two things can be the same color, but that's still one color. No two things are the same color. Humanity, we are like color. No two things are the same. None of us. We might be similar. We might be, you know, we might have common interests or common goals or whatever. But none of us are the same. We are all unique. We are special, we are all needed, we are all wanted, we're all important in the grand scheme of things. And, you know, it's like, when you really take a step back and you look at it, I'm sure, like, whether you see only negative in you or not, you can find positive in yourself through other people. Or, you know, if you really take a second and step back and think about it from your friend's point of view, what do they see in you? You know? And the only thing worse than, you know, don't get me wrong, life can be difficult. It can be so goddamn hard for no reason at all. Life will throw obstacle after obstacle in your way. And there are so many difficult things that come with that. So many people struggle because of it. So many people take their own lives because of it. And that is so heartbreaking to think about. And I never, ever want to... If one of you were to do that, like someone watching this video, or even someone not, it doesn't matter who it is, every time I hear about it, I drop down and I cry. I hate that there are so many people that feel unloved or unwanted or unneeded, because I promise you, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, you are here for a reason. You are meant to be here, you are meant to do so many great things. You are you. One of a kind, unique. It doesn't matter who you are. There is no one like you. And taking that away, never, please, I beg, never take your life from us. We need you. We want you. We love you. You know, everything is going to get better. I promise. It's not always all bad. I will tell you a little story. For those of you that don't know, I had a girlfriend for a few months. It was a good relationship until, you know, it wasn't. And I was abused mentally and, you know, put through absolute hell and torment by her. And so then, you know, she breaks up with me the night before homecoming. And that destroyed my world. That put me into a state of constant depression for a good 5 months. And there were a few times where, you know, I was genuine. I thought that, you know, I wasn't going to make it to see another day. But I'm so glad that I pushed through. I'm so glad that I hung on, because now I'm surrounded by people that, you know, they love me, they want me, they know that I'm needed and that I'm wanted. And I promise you it's the same for you. Every single day is a gift. And no matter where you are in your journey, who you are, who you're surrounded by, you are wanted, needed, loved. And if you don't feel that way, I promise you, give it time. Things will change with time. Everything does. There's not a single thing on this earth that does not change with time. That includes you, your perspective on life, your friends, the people that surround and love and care about you, because I promise they exist. I promise they are out there. Each and every one of us has someone, whether you know it or not. There is someone that your life means more to them than you could ever know. Because I promise there are people out there that they don't just love you. They don't just care about you or want you. They need you. We all need you. But there are people that need you more than anyone. You are their lifeblood. And whether they express it or not, there's someone that feels that way about you. I promise you that. Please, if you are ever feeling depressed, anxious, whatever it is, come here. I will always help whatever and do whatever I can to help you. And I will always understand and support each and every one of you. I never want anyone to ever have to go through the struggle, the pain, the grayness, the just absolute dull that is depression. I never want anyone to have to worry about, you know, everything that's happening in their life because of anxiety. I will always be here to hear you, to talk to you, to support you, to love you, to care about you. I want you. I need you. I promise your life is worth living. That is an undeniable truth. I know I've been kind of repeating the same points, but they're important to me. For you guys to know. You're loved, you're wanted, you're needed. All by me as well. You know, you don't even know me. I don't even know you. And yet, you know, I want, I love, I care, I need you. I promise you. Life is worth living. I know some of you may have only clicked on this video out of curiosity. Some of you may have clicked on it because you genuinely are struggling mentally. Whatever it is, whatever reason you're here, remember that. Okay? I'm not going to ask you to do anything. Never. If you don't want to come back here when you're struggling, then don't. I'm not going to push you to do anything you don't want to. But if you feel comfortable with it, I will always be here to listen and comfort you and talk you through whatever's happening. I promise. It's a struggle. I've been through it. And as someone that's been through it and still goes through it, you know, depression is a never-ending thing. It's not like you just are not depressed anymore. It's an eternal thing. But it's worth living through. It's worth getting through life. If you don't see that, I don't care what it is. I don't care if you like this video. I don't care if you don't like it, if you don't, you know, whatever. I promise you, if you feel like all of this is just fake and, you know, it's not. In fact, I think that if you are feeling that way, I want to talk to you more than anyone. I want to make sure that you know that you are loved and wanted and needed and cared for. I will always support each and every one of you. Never, ever take your life. Never hurt yourself. It doesn't matter what you're considering. If it's going to harm you, whether it be mentally, physically, don't do it. Your goal in life should not be to harm yourself. It should be to build towards a better future for yourself, to make life worth living. I don't know if I'm getting the right message across. If I'm not, I'm sorry. I know I'm not much of a help. It's late. I'm not very eloquent, but I wanted to get it out there. I wanted to make sure all of you knew that no matter where you are in your journey, you know, who you are, what you are. I don't care if you're gay, straight, trans, you know, it doesn't matter. Those are just labels. You are who you are. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are wanted. You're needed. You hold the key to the color in this world. None of us are the same. Can you imagine living in a color, like living in a world where it was just one color? I don't care what your favorite color is. You'd get bored of looking at it. You'd get sick of it. You wouldn't like that color anymore. It's so beautiful when you think about it that way. This world needs more color, and you hold the key to it. You are the key to the beauty in this world. I promise you, wherever you're at in your journey, your life is worth living. Whether you see it or not, it is. Things will always get better if you just keep holding on and you keep persevering. You will always be welcome here with all whatever issues you might have. You will always be welcome to come to me, to come to my community, and we will all love and support you to the very end, until we know you are better and that we know we are not going to lose you and lose your life, because it means more to us, to everyone, than you could ever know. I promise you that. But anyways, I figured I would make a video on it because I know way too many people that have been struggling with that lately, and it's sad, you know. I don't want to ever have anyone struggle again. I want to help as many people as I can. So to those of you that need the help, whatever it is, I'm here. If this video didn't help, that's my bad. I don't know what I'm really doing here, but if it didn't help, maybe I'll be better in a different situation, or maybe this will encourage you to go get therapy, or, you know, talk to someone, anyone, just something, because I never want to lose anyone to suicide ever again. I never want any of you to hurt yourself ever again. It's not worth it. Your life, it is always worth living. Through and through, beautiful, cool things will happen. All in due time. If you just wait long enough, everything is worth it in the end. All of your struggles, they'll pay off. I promise that. But if you're struggling, reach out, see someone, please. If this video didn't help, you know, you can talk to anyone. Anyone that you care about, that you know you love, or that they love you. Talk to them, please. That's all. See you in the next one.